All right, we've covered a lot of ground together. Costco strategies, money-making apps, and credit cards that actually pay you to buy gas. Now it's time to put it all together into a system that works for your specific situation and lifestyle. This is where the magic really happens, because when you combine everything we've talked about, you're not just saving a few cents here and there, you're creating a gas buying strategy that can easily save you hundreds of dollars every year. But first, let me share something most people never think about: timing. Believe it or not, when you buy gas can save you almost as much as where you buy gas. Gas prices follow pretty predictable patterns, and once you know these patterns, you can time your fill-ups to save even more. Here's the number one timing: fill up on Monday or Tuesday if possible. Gas prices typically rise through the week, peaking on Thursday and Friday when people are getting ready for weekend travel. By Monday and Tuesday, prices often drop back down. I've tracked this in my own area for several months, and Tuesday gas is consistently 3 to 8 cents cheaper per gallon than Friday gas. Time of day matters too, but not for the reason most people think. A lot of folks believe gas is cheaper in the morning because it's denser when it's cooler. That's actually a myth. Modern gas pumps have temperature compensation, so you get the same amount of energy regardless of when you fill up. But here's what does matter. Many gas stations update their prices in the afternoon, so you're more likely to catch yesterday's lower prices if you fill up in the morning. Now, what about seasonal patterns? Gas prices typically start climbing in late winter as refineries switch to summer blend gasoline. They peak during summer driving season, then drop in fall. If you have storage space in a vehicle you don't drive much, filling up in October or November and keeping that tank full until you need it can save you some serious money. But here's the real key to maximizing your savings: creating a personal action plan that actually works with your life. Let's be honest, the best gas saving strategy in the world is useless if it's too complicated or too time consuming for you to actually follow. Let me walk you through creating your personalized gas saving blueprint. First, figure out your baseline. How much are you currently spending on gas per month? If you don't know, check your credit card statements or start tracking for a few weeks. The average American spends about $200 per month on gas, but your number might be higher or lower depending on your commute and driving habits. Next, identify your primary gas buying locations. Do you have a regular route to work where you pass certain stations? Is there a Costco with gas on your normal shopping route? Are you someone who fills up wherever it's convenient, or do you plan your gas stops? Your strategy should match your actual driving patterns, not some ideal version of how you think you should buy gas. Now, let's build your app arsenal. At minimum, everyone should have Upside and Gas Buddy on their phone. These two apps alone can save you $150 to $300 per year with almost no effort. If you frequently shop at a particular gas station chain, add their app too. And don't forget, fetch rewards for those easy receipt photos. Here's my recommended setup for most people. Use Gas Buddy to find the lowest prices in your area. Cross-reference with Upside to see which stations have cashback offers. Then use your Gas Rewards credit card to pay and snap photos for your cashback apps. The entire process takes maybe 30 seconds longer than just pulling up to the nearest station and filling up, but it can save you $3 to $6 per fill-up. For your credit card strategy, pick one Gas Rewards card and stick with it for consistency. If you're a Costco member, the Costco Anywhere Visa is hard to beat. If not, choose a card that matches your spending patterns and gives you good rewards on gas, plus other categories you regularly use. Now, let's talk about tracking your savings, because this is where most people drop the ball. You need to actually measure your progress, or you'll never know if your strategy is actually working. Here's a simple way to do it. Once a month, add up all your gas purchases and all your rewards and cash back from the month. Let me give you a real example. Last month, I spent $180 on gas. I got $12 back from Upside, $8 from my credit card rewards, $3 from Fetch Rewards, and saved about $25 by using Costco instead of regular stations. That's $48 in total savings on $180 of gas purchases, a 27% savings rate. That might not sound like much month to month, but over a year, that's over $500 back in my pocket. Here's what frequent users of these strategies are reporting. The average person who consistently uses gas apps and rewards credit cards saves about $290 per year. But the people who really optimize their approach, using Costco, stacking multiple apps, timing their purchases, and using the right credit cards, often save $500 or more annually. And here's the beautiful thing. These savings compound over time. That extra $300 to $500 per year could go towards an emergency fund, a vacation, paying down debt, or just having more breathing room in your budget. Over 10 years, we're talking about thousands of dollars. Let me give you your action plan checklist. First, if there's a Costco with gas near you, seriously consider getting a membership. Run the math based on your gas usage. For most people, it pays for itself in gas savings alone. Second, download Upside and Gas Buddy this week and start using them immediately. Third, if you don't have a gas rewards credit card and you manage credit responsibly, research which one makes sense for your situation. Fourth, pick one day this week to map out gas stations on your regular routes and see which ones consistently offer the best combination of price and cashback opportunities. And fifth, start tracking your gas spending and savings so you can see your progress. But here's my most important tip. Just start simple and build from there. Don't try to implement everything at once or you're going to get overwhelmed and just quit. Pick one or two strategies that feel manageable, use them consistently for a month, and then add more layers as they become habits. Remember, we're not trying to turn you into a professional gas saver who drives 20 minutes out of the way to save 3 cents per gallon. We're creating sustainable habits that save you significant money without taking over your life. The strategies in this course aren't magic bullets, but they are proven methods that real people use every day to cut their gas bills substantially. The key is consistency. Use these apps and strategies regularly, and the savings will add up faster than you think. Now, before we wrap up, let me address the elephant in the room. Is all this really worth it for saving money on gas? Here's how I think about it. You're going to buy gas anyway. It's not optional for most of us. So why not get paid to do something you have to do regardless? These strategies take virtually no extra time once you get used to them, and they can easily save you enough money for a nice dinner out every month or even a vacation over the course of a couple years. Plus, there's something really satisfying about beating the system. Every time you see that cashback notification or watch the price drop at the pump because of your fuel rewards, you get a little jolt of satisfaction knowing you're not just another person getting ripped off at the gas station. Gas prices aren't going away, and they're probably not getting cheaper anytime soon. But now you have the tools and knowledge to make sure you're never overpaying again. You've got this, and your wallet is going to thank you every single time that you fill up. So, thank you for joining me for How to Save Big at the Gas Pump. Now get out there and start saving some serious money.